again, not for me to sit here and fearmonger, but like, I can't blame y'all if I want to stay in the house. I'm staying in the house. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of negative reinforcement being put on the world, a lot of bad, evil deeds being done, and I ain't gonna lie, it's just bad works all around. And with the most recent attack, you know what I'm saying, that being the one on the Las Vegas Trump Tower by, you know, an individual with a Tesla Cybertruck, and then the other, you know, recent attack that happened in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying, it's just all around bad works. Yeah. But are all of these connected? Is there like a mass going on? Not that we try to fearmonger and do conspiracies or nothing like that. I ain't conspiracy bull. But do you, and I've been saying this to Mom over to John's, and I always say, these radical things that are happening, it's giving way for people to think that these actions are acceptable and that they should go out and do this, John, whether it be for clout, for attention, I don't know what it is for. But do you think that all in some way, these can all have the trickle-down effect and affect each other in some sort of fashion? That's what we're here to see. So let's get right into it. Bombo Cloud for all these people, but I ain't gonna lie. Decoy's voice.
I love his voice.
Are these attacks connected? Of course, like I said, Decoy's voice. If you guys want to watch the original video, down in the description below, on the page of conjecture. And without further ado, baby, let's get right into it. Y'all know what I'm on.
At 3 a.m. on New Year's Day, a man drove a rented truck onto Bourbon Street in New Orleans,
watch how he make that turn.
Of 15 before
dying in a
gunfight with the police right after,
there.
as an ISIS flag was found on the attacker's truck. Then, across the country at the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas.
Look at that.
80.
Yeah, I was thinking about somebody coming. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Because I watched this video a couple of times, and I was just thinking about the people who were just walking across the street. And I asked, I wonder if anybody came out the building, but because we're watching it right here, now I can really see, and there is somebody at the door.
This is what I'm saying, like, and it just puts a lot of people in danger for what reason? Like, what exactly do you think is like going to be the good result out of this? And you have to also understand with the psychological value of these people, they think they're in the right when they're doing these actions. They don't think that the actions they're doing is wrong or like,
they don't
like they don't perceive any of this to be wrong, because if they clearly did, they they would probably not do them, right? I mean, like, you know, we think that'd be obvious.
It's scary because you don't know what's going on in the minds of people.
Yeah, exactly.
You just don't know what they have planned.
Like what demons.
It's just you feel. I don't know. The other day I was feeling like I can't go anywhere, but you can't fear of not going anywhere. But things just happen anywhere and everywhere.
It's just scary to see how much more often some, like, I don't want to say like attacks. It's not like a terroristic thing, you know what I'm saying? But how often it is that like people are going to these violent acts, like, you know what I'm saying? Especially now, you know, the Luigi thing, New Orleans, you know. The you know, the 15-year-old girl who went to the Wisconsin school, like, this is a whole bunch of just bad works. And I'll never really understand like what really caused these people to even get to this point. But yeah, I was just gonna say, and more or less on this is the one I'm a little bit more educated about on this, because obviously, you know, I love freaking Teslas and John like that, bro. I ain't glazing Elon. But I just thought it was crazy. And apparently he rented this Cybertruck. This wasn't even his. So I'm like, yeah, that's really tough on the part.
But they really making a connection. Okay, let's see what Decoy's saying. Are they really?
A man
I don't think it's connected. I just think like
Tesla Cybertruck walked outside as the driver inside dies, injuring others outside. But miraculously, the windows of the hotel were not damaged. And now, in New York City, there are apparently marches on behalf of the Intifada.
What?
The what? On the what?
As 2025 has already started off terribly, and the way the world is reacting makes me believe it's only going to get worse. We'll break down the information we have so far, so hopefully you and your loved ones are prepared best as possible for what's to come. Because just like in 2024, the media again seemed to do their best to downplay the situation, as initially, people saw the ISIS flag.
Same thing with the drones, man. Everybody's safe and sound, but we don't know exactly what these drones are.
They ain't talking about the drones no more. Ain't nobody sighting the drones.
Yeah, I bet not.
Yeah.
I guarantee not.
Trump said, let them drones still be flying when I get there.
This is not a terrorist event. What it is right now is their improvised explosive devices that was found. And we are working on confirming if this is a viable device or not.
Then the news media in unison reported this was just a truck crash. But afterwards, there just happened to be a shooting. Until finally updating that story with the driver expressed desire to kill in driver rot carnage, which is sadly similar to what happened back in 2021, where a piece of trash attacked a Christmas parade, but the news media rushed out to downplay it as a SUV randomly speeding into the street.
See, and I like, it's hard because I don't want to say I obviously agree with the mainstream news media or the government or whatever, like to a fullest extent. I obviously know the reason that they're in place because, like, without governmental systems and all that, we wouldn't even have any type of fair regulations or any type of zones. You know what I mean? It would just be free for all, like this purge. But, like, bro, they really fear-mongering, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they fear-mongering bad because y'all try to downplay the joint and is that more and more bad stuff come out about it. It's gonna make people feel even more insecure about the government. That's why y'all gotta tell the truth from the beginning, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Tell the truth.
Because, bro, like, y'all doing this fear-mongering, oh, it wasn't that bad, you know what I'm saying, oh, everyone's safe and sound, these things aren't a threat, or, you know what I'm saying, it was just some doing some crazy reckless actions. Nah, bro, just to find out there's a whole shooting that happened with this, too, I'm like, what?
Yeah, he came out shooting.
What the heck is going on, bro? This is not the best works at all.
Seemingly exonerating the person that did it, but also not informing the public that they may still be in danger, as nobody would be concerned over a headline of a truck randomly crashing into Bourbon Street, but that basically buries the fact that there was a shootout and more devices were found inside the vehicle.
Also, a corresponding remote control discovered inside the vehicle. Now, this is also significant. According to the same intelligence bulletin, surveillance footage, Molly, captured 3 men and a woman placing one of multiple improvised explosive devices. So certainly more to this investigation.
As later, they raided the man's home all the way over in Texas. Now, the news media has been walking...
Ain't no way. Hold on.
They raided the man's home.
Yo, they busting out the tanks, boy. They got
not playing.
They done got the bulldozers and everything.
Isn't that like some explosive proof? That's what
that's what I'm saying. So they could go and get them explosive devices out. That is crazy. They had women and children doing this, John, bro. It just keep getting worse. It really just keep getting worse. Like, bro, again, not for me to sit here and fearmonger, but like, I can't blame y'all if I want to stay in the house. I'm staying in the house. I mean, I wasn't leaving the house regardless of this factor or not. But like, oh no, I'm staying in the house. You just, man. You really like, it really is setting in that factor for us, boss. Like, yeah, like you really don't know what somebody got going on. Not even on far as the mental, but like you could look at a person, think that, you know, they're just another NPC, another person you see walking down the street. Yo, this person got a makeshift bomb and they 12 years old.
Yeah.
And that's just me saying, they're a kid. We don't know the confirmed age of it. But, like, you don't even know that random 12-year-old with his mom walking past. Yo, they got 2 bombs shoved up their shirt.
Yeah, you don't even know.
That's the scariest joke of all time. See, now let me chill before they really say I'm fear-mongering. Like,
all the way over in Texas. Now, the news media has been walking back and forth on whether he was working with others planting devices around the area, but I don't automatically think conspiracy cover-up, as the media
what does this solve,
that are blatantly untrue. I don't believe a truck randomly drove itself on the Bourbon.
Right. I don't think he just, you know, I'm just gonna turn this block and go and run these people over.
The guy that went in New Orleans was the guy with the truck that had the ISIS flag, right?
Yes.
My question is for y'all terroristic groups, and which I truly don't understand, but it's all echo chambers anyway, is that seeing what y'all did, why would I want to support y'all cause? Why? For what reason would I want to support your cause? You just killed mad people in the name of this. What if me and the many normal people in this world don't like the factor of you taking somebody's life for this cause you have? Did you ever think about that? Same thing in like sensitive topic, but same thing with 9/11, bruh.
Yeah.
Who is supporting your cause after this? No one. Like, at least no one from the opposing territories. Is different, obviously, you come from different countries, but even still, there are people within those countries that you would think would take their sides. Which, again, I'm not saying, oh my god, just because you're what's it called means obviously you're part of freaking Al Qaeda or something. But like, no one is gonna want to be around and support people who willingly go straight to aggressive violence, like murder and going to straight kill people. Like, we gonna look at you like a weirdo, and you definitely gonna be sitting next to Diddy. So I don't know what we're talking about. Like.
So why would I believe anything else they initially report? As I saw on social media first, the man's alleged identity, where Viva Frey had found and posted his 4-year-old YouTube videos that have all since been deleted. As Joe Biden announced, he did make social media posts.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, and this is not a funny situation, but when I saw they had Sleepy Joe on this, I was sitting here like, it's serious.
Biden woke up. He said, I gotta talk now because, listen, I got... a couple of weeks now.
Yo, they straight got Sleepy Joe out of his nap. I was like, never, boy. They got Sleepy Joe on this boy immediately. I was like, hold on, it must be getting serious. I was like, yo.
Camp David.
But now, all jokes aside, like, even still, bro, like the fact that they had to have the president even come out and talk about this is
Yeah.
ridiculous enough that this situation was that crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Brain not enough for you?
Just before the attack.
The mere hours before the attack, he posted videos on social media.
Yeah, he was on
indicating
Instagram.
that he's inspired by ISIS, expressing a desire to kill. The ISIS flag was found in his vehicle, which he rented to conduct this attack.
But quickly left taking no questions.
Have you spoken to President Trump?
Have you spoken to President Trump? The debate already happened. The debate already happened, bro. He not even about to be in office. Y'all gotta let Sleepy Joe. Come on, man. Sleepy Joe gotta go back to bed, bro. Y'all gotta stop playing.
That's
bro.
where he was going. No, he's not answering
Nah,
no
Sleepy
questions.
Joe going
And
back
again,
to his nap time.
It's hard to determine what's real and what's not.
Yeah.
But I'm inclined to believe that YouTube video was actually him, as why else would the platform immediately take it down?
Exactly.
As they do
Oh, no,
have
that
a
was
bizarre
him.
habit of immediately scrubbing all their social media. Now, I don't want to immortalize a guy as somebody interesting, but I think we should be able to see exactly as causing these people to do extreme things. To
Yeah.
hopefully stop it.
But it's hard.
Like, yo, because obviously you see how some people have like manifestos. Like Luigi just had his manifesto apparently, but I still don't know, me personally, if that was confirmed or not to be him. So obviously that's a grain of salt. But if that was his manifesto, and there's clearly a ton of other examples you can use of people who are serial killers and or mass murderers or whatever, they got many manifestos. Like that information, just to see their psyche and like how they got to that like evaluative point, is like something that should be researched and studied, because okay, we can use these following patterns. I mean, this is what they do normally to figure out if people are, you know, got certain mental illnesses or whatever. But yeah, we use these certain patterns to see like, okay, they were talking about these certain things, they were doing these sort of actions, yada yada, and then we can use that to counter people who look like they're going down that same path, and clearly we don't end up.
But then that
You know,
means somebody gotta. I mean, even though there's people out there watching and reading all social media, but
Yeah.
then now we gotta have an individual,
What do you mean?
like an individual person. I gotta have somebody watching mine. I gotta have somebody watching yours, so we
No.
can figure out, because that's gonna be hard.
No. Like what you basically mean, like having everybody have like a therapist? No.
No, I'm talking about you saying far as their routine or habits or what they posting on social media.
Yes, these
That
people.
will help us.
Yeah.
Will help them find people. But I'm saying, so that means I gotta have somebody watching mine all the time.
No, I'm saying for people that are giving signs already. Like clearly, like, yeah.
How do you see the
you
signs,
about
though?
you about to take the truck and go down New Orleans? Like
But
right
I'm
now,
saying
like
there's so
nah.
much, people be posting stuff.
That's the
Stuff
problem.
gotta
though.
be flagged.
And that's what I was gonna say is the problem. Like there was this one guy, he was a school shooter, and at first like he was posting YouTube videos and they were pretty wholesome. He became like a pretty big YouTuber or whatever. And then eventually, but you saw in the videos it was devolving down. Like you could pretty much see by the time he got to like his last manifesto video, like, oh yeah, this bull clearly like somebody should have been checking up on this guy. Like the signs were clearly obvious. And now I'm not saying for this guy who did it, the signs were obvious, but like at the same time, I think having the information in hindsight would clearly be beneficial. And even after these situations happen, using that information of like them having their manifestos, we could look over this to see if any other people share those signs. But they already do this. Like this is something that's
Yeah.
obvious because, you know, clearly you got to look out for these type of ads. Clearly.
From inspiring other people from doing the same, as coincidentally or not coincidentally,
Las Vegas.
hours later across the country, the Trump Hotel was also attacked. And initially people didn't know if it was on purpose. But Elon quickly confirmed it was definitely an attack, and not just a Cybertruck randomly malfunctioning.
No, because it had
as
the
they did
stuff
find a
inside.
large
Yeah,
amount of
see?
fuel left behind.
They found
And
everything.
apparently, the Cybertruck's build helped minimize the damage.
It looks like the exterior of that truck is completely intact as it sits there. The fact that this was a Cybertruck
Man.
really limited the damage that occurred.
See all that
inside
stuff
of the
in there?
valet because
This
it,
is-
it had most of the blast.
Like, what if somebody ended up getting a life taken because of this, Joan?
They
Like,
did
why-
it. The driver.
The guy who did this, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know who did it, but the guy driving. They said the driver. That's
We
what they
don't-
said.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and y'all gonna have to call me cynical, but I don't care. He did this to himself.
They said the driver.
His goal, at least doing this, was to cause some sort of violence to people. You don't do this, Joan, and not cause violence. So I don't care what happened to you, bro. You had, and that's why I keep saying, like, it's a little bit harder for people that have mental illnesses because it's a bit harder to control their emotions and such knowledge. But as far as I'm concerned, we don't know if he had any underlying mental illnesses or he was given the signs
Right.
yet. That's why the information I was saying earlier is important. But if you're going out to do this, I already share no sympathy for you because why are you, like, you have a conscious decision to not do this. You had the conscious decision, go out, buy all this fuel and stuff, put it in the back of this truck, drive out to the spot, light it on fire. Like, remember with the guy from the subway?
Yeah.
He had the conscious decision to sit there and not do what he did. He could have not got up, set that one on fire with the lighter, sat back down, and then felt that remorse to try to flame around. He could have just not did all that. Like, y'all had no, as many as crazy as y'all bulls is, like, I know some of y'all got basic motor functions. Like, you can choose not to do something, bro. Like, yo, there's levels to this, bro. I'm not giving some of y'all the excuse, bro. It's not happening, bro. Shoot, I'm barely giving Fousey the excuse. I'm gonna keep it a buck, like.
Let's go up through the truck and out. In fact, if you look on that video, you'll see that the front glass doors at the Trump hotel were not even broken by that blast, which they were parked directly in front of. You can see that in the video there.
And as of right now, no information has been released about the driver of the vehicle.
No, none, because I've been looking for it.
That's what I'm saying.
But judging by the imagery, Elon Musk's Cybertruck, Donald Trump's hotel, weeks before his second inauguration, I 100% believe this was done to send some sort of message. But honestly, it did the opposite, as likely the Cybertruck's sturdy construction protected everybody but the person carrying out the attack. But sadly, this likely won't be the last, as we're not even finished with New Year's Day, and we've already seen 2 significant attacks in our country. So let's hope for the best, but still prepare for the worst.
There was another one, I forgot.
We ain't even a week into this month.
No.
Let alone into this year. Like,
the initial reporting in New Orleans and Las Vegas's investigative track record, I honestly doubt we'll know exactly what went down with either event. So hopefully we can cover something more lighthearted in the next video, and make sure you're subscribed to stay on the inside.
Shout out Decoy's voice.
It's just so sad.
Lovely. Decoy's voice. Are these attacks connected? If you guys want to watch the original video, down in the description below, your own amazing conjecture. Of course, y'all go like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Go like all the Decoy's voice videos. You make great vids. But yeah, go ahead, boss. You about to say something?
I don't know. I said it was sad.
Yeah, all these situations are very, very sad.
Oh, and I was saying that something else happened too. I forgot what it was. It was 3 things, and he was trying to see if all 3 things were connected. But he was, you know, as Decoy voice was saying, the Tesla, that's Elon, okay, and Trump. Yeah. Somebody trying to send a message. I believe that. I mean, I'm saying it's true, but those 2.
Like, it's already bad worse, and I heard a lot of stuff, like, seeing some John on Twitter that apparently, like, Elon's camp and, like, Trump's camp, you know, the MAGA Bulls and then the Bulls are super friends Elon, they, like, clashing now, so that's probably going to cause a rift in, like, the Elon-Trump relationship, which, that was going to happen regardless, because these are 2 egotistical Bulls. We got Trumpy. Y'all know Trumpy. Come on, man. Everybody know Trumpy at this point. And the Elon, the richest man in the world who can just buy whatever he wants. Like, these are going to be 2 huge egos clashing, so this was bound to happen, but, like, y'all can go ahead and be surprised about that. I was like, bro, this is obvious. This junk gonna happen, bro. These bulls got too much ego on them, bro. They be feeling like gods. How people be worshiping them on Twitter and all these other junks, bro. So clear. But this is neither their fault. This is the fault of the people who went on and committed these sinful actions, and that junk needs to be condemned. Like, that's the first and foremost thing. Like, yo, these type of people, we have to really look out for these type heads, bro. Like, and it's so unfortunate that they're going out and even doing these actions, but like, it's life, bro. People go out and decide they just want to go take others' lives. Unfortunately, like, that's like as the blueprint says, bro, the manual says, that's just how it goes, and that's unfortunate. And that's why I always say, like, life is unfair, but it really is just about what type of actions you do with that information, bro. You can go out there, life could be unfair. You can go out there and take it out on the world, or you could take it out on your future. You know what I'm saying? Put that anger, them, you know what I'm saying, all that energy into something good and bring out positive reinforcement in the world. Y'all know what I be saying. Other than that, again, Decoy's voice. Go subscribe. Go like. Factual. Push it over to the end screen. Like this video if you enjoyed. Me and the boss would very much appreciate it, baby. Second up, subscribe. 4K up, 4K down. We appreciate everybody subscribing, because at this point we got 3,844 subscribers and 4K is coming around the way. Turn on the post notification bell as well. Every time me and the boss post a video on this page, M&T, Mama Trill, boys will be up in your feed, gangsta. And I'm not gonna lie, one eye's watching, 2 eyes watching. We all watching and see if you watching a whole video.
Yes, I am.
Other than that, we're gonna catch y'all when we cover the next crazy controversy situation and or bozo. Peace.